Good evening and welcome to our third and final student session for the summer titled Your Campus, Your Home, Living in Community. My name is Charles Holmes Hope and I serve as the Director of Residential Life here at the University of Vermont. And I'm super excited to join you for this event because this is where you belong. As you may be aware from our second session, we shared during that session that part of this session will be dedicated with breakout sessions where our students will have an opportunity to meet their RA, our pro staff, and their fellow resident in each of their campus. This is such an exciting opportunity, and I hope that you are excited as I am. Please check the chat box for links to each session. If you have questions or are not sure which group to join, please use the chat box and our staff will be more than willing to assist you. I would like to also ask any parent joining us this evening, we definitely appreciate your involvement in all sessions throughout the summer. However, for our breakout sessions, we ask that you be mindful that breakout sessions are intended as student spaces for our students to be able to engage and build meaningful relationships and provide an opportunity for connections before our students arrive here at UVM. So we gently ask that you not join those sessions this evening. To give you a snapshot of this evening's agenda, we will be covering the following information for this session. We will look at the importance of the student experience on campus and what are those benefits. We will introduce you to some campus resources to help you feel healthy, engaged, and successful during your time here at UVM. We will talk about the intention of learning communities, and you will meet staff in those areas to help you feel supported and find your way here at the university. We will review our student code of conduct here on campus. We will speak to the importance of a welcoming community that values diversity and inclusion. And we will discuss the restorative practice framework that guides us in resolving community concerns and conflicts. And finally, we will have our RA meet and greet to introduce you to the RAs, our pro staff, in your area. Again, this is where you belong. I would like to begin this evening by talking more about what it means to live on campus. During the fall of 2021, the Association of College and University Housing Officers, ACUI, conducted a multi-year research engagement with the Center for Post-Secondary Research at Indiana University in Bloomington. In total, more than 75,000 students from 76 campuses throughout the country, including roughly 30,000 first-year students and sophomores, took part in that survey. The research was undeniable. Living on campus had a clear and profound impact on student persistence and engagement. Regardless of important factors like race, parental education, and finances, students that live on campus are more likely to engage in academic activities relative to their off-campus peers. And these activities in turn affect retention rates for our students, academic engagement, and feeling of belonging to the university community. The study also highlighted other factors like living learning communities, or LLCs as we call them, connect social and academic components to college. Engaging in student engagement and educational beneficial activities and relationships where they live. Indeed, these are the distinctive ways that learning communities shape the college experience. And lastly, students who took part in LOCs were engaged in the effective educational practices such as meeting with faculty, utilizing academic support services, and studying or working on projects in the halls. The results demonstrate that LLCs make classes, faculty, advisors, and academic support readily available to students who live in those communities. We know from our admissions office that campus housing is one constant factor important to students when choosing a university. I would like you to know that you have chosen a phenomenal campus community, one that is robust and will transform your experience at UVM. Again, national data proves that living on campus will further educate, engage, and enrich your time here at UVM. You belong here, as we say in Res Life, your campus, your home. Here at UVM, Res Life serves as a cornerstone to support the academic enterprise of the university, one that aligns the live-on experience with the broader university curriculum. We know that learning takes place throughout campus, not just in classrooms. Our learning communities are intentionally high-impact practices that have been designed to further engage you and your community, your passions, and your own pathways here at UVM. Our team is here to support you as you learn more about yourself, your community, and the world you are about to shape because you belong here. This evening session is titled Your Campus, Your Home. We hope that you will take this phrase to the heart. The on-campus experience is what you make it, and our campus community depends on being engaged with you, respecting you, and engaging in community leaders. We will be talking about the expectations we hold for all of our residents and the ways in which we build and maintain a safety and integrity of our communities. I encourage you to think more about what it means to say your campus, your home. It means that we all take care of our shared spaces so that our halls are clean and safe for everyone. It means that we hold each other accountable to the standards of respect and care. We work every day to build and shape a safe, welcoming learning environment in our halls. But you hold the power to truly make a difference to transform yourselves and your peers. It has truly been an honor being part of all three virtual sessions with each of you this summer. I hope that we have been able to provide you with tangible resources, preparing you to ride to UVM for what I know will be a remarkable upcoming academic year for you. Each of you in this space will start a new journey here at UVM in your lives, one that will push you, inspire you, and teach you about who you are or who you are about to become. This is a great time for you to embrace the true Catamount experience here at UVM. I cannot wait to see you in just 7 days as you travel to UVM to meet new friends, get settled into your community, and start the academic year on the right foot. Because again, this is where you belong. So now I would like to showcase some of our incredible staff here at UVM in campus housing, who work every day to create community in our spaces. To do this, I will turn it over to Painani, our Associate Director of Residential Education, who will speak more about the intentional design of the unit, the learning communities, our approach to resolving conflict and crises, our protocols for ensuring that all students that live on campus uphold and live by those values. Panani, take it away.
Well, thank you, Charles. So hello, everyone. My name is Paine Hiraldo. I use she, her, hers pronouns, and I serve as the Associate Director for the Residential Education team. It brings me a ton of joy to be with you all this evening, and I can provide with you some insight as to what it's like to live in the residence halls and provide you with additional information that will support your transition to living on campus for the next couple of years. So when it comes to living on campus, you're all about to embark on one of the most unique experiences anyone can have. Thinking about it, there will be no other time in your life where you will live with hundreds of people about your age, no kids to look after, parents, older folks, no curfews, nobody telling you what to do. But we need support in terms of, making those that transition. So therefore, we're here to provide you the support as you begin to navigate this new life experience. So when we think about who's who in the community and who's who in the halls, we have, the resident advisor, which is an undergraduate student, just like you, who is a returning student. They know the ropes, they live on your floor or hall, and they're there to help build community. The ways this all starts is through circles. So when you get here, you'll have the experience of meeting your peers, meeting folks in person through circles, right? You will circle up to meet, to engage on a day-to-day basis. You will find even the opportunity to engage to address problems through circles, because learning how to resolve problems is a part of life, and it's how communities grow, change, and they become great. And so that's part of the framework in which we use restorative practices is, in your experience, will be through circles. And so you'll have several of those throughout your time here living on campus. And so along with your RA, you will have the support of professional staff members like assistant directors, area coordinators, residence directors, and assistant residence directors. These folks live in your community and they supervise the RAs. You will meet them later in the session. These folks are people that can support you and are available when you need help. Therefore, these are your go-to people, especially when you experience bumps on the road. Like, you are going to experience bumps, right? And so trust me on that one when I say that. You and your roommate may have a conflict. You may experience life events in a very unexpected way. You may get homesick. You may not have scored as high as you thought or was hoping for on your exam. You may realize that the academic or social path you're on may no longer be suited for you. Regardless of the challenges that come your way, we're here to support you in overcoming them. So in the halls, you'll also have the learning community staff. These folks bring the learning community theme to life. So, as you come and join the community, you'll, either form part of the innovation and entrepreneurship or arts and creativity, the new gaming collective, outdoor experience, wellness environment, and so on, global connections, honors college, the liberal arts scholars, sustainability, leadership, and social change. And so that's going to bring a ton of pride in terms of forming part of these communities. And so the learning community staff are in the halls and putting on events that bring these things to life. So I encourage you all to stay tuned, on the lookout for these events that will take place from the beginning that you get here all the way throughout the semester and throughout the year. Okay, and so you'll also have an office manager. They will help in case you lose your keys, you need to check out a vacuum, the process of getting your packages, your mail, that sort of thing. And then we'll have the custodial staff take care of the everyday cleanliness in the halls. And the maintenance staff are there to deal with anything that they need to fix. So for example, if a light bulb goes out in your room, if for instance, there's an issue with your heater, and the heat is not working. These are folks that will come in to help fix and that experience. So all of these people that I've mentioned are here to help you transition to college and for you to have a great first year. So now, when we think about keeping you safe and secure in the halls, one of the primary responsibilities that we hold is to keep you all safe and secure. So therefore, we have a duty system to help support you with just that. RAs are on duty every night of the week, along with our professional staff members, particularly the assistant directors, area coordinators, residence directors, assistant residence directors. These are the folks that are in the halls and they live in. So the primary purpose of the duty system is to provide support and resources 24/7. We also have an on-call care counselors that support our residents in case you need additional mental health support during after hours. So while on duty, RAs conduct community walks to ensure that residents are making sound choices that allows for everyone to show up and be in community and enjoy their living experience. Part of keeping the residence hall safe and secure is also a community responsibility. So therefore, if you see something, say something. If you see something that's unusual, say something, reach out to your RA, reach out to professional staff. Here at UVM, we want you to be able to step up and speak out. And that essentially means being caring, being supportive, being encouraging, and speaking up. Because this is now, your community, right? You are UVM. Everyone of you is now UVM, right? And together, we can make this place a phenomenal experience. So take advantage, ask questions, learn, and have fun in the process. And remember that your success is all of our successes, and it starts with you, right? And so as I transition into talking about the code of conduct, we work very closely with the Center for Student Conduct to support you all in making healthy decisions that will, support your success here while you're living on campus and beyond. And so it is important to note that as a student here at UVM, the expectation is that you will abide by the student code of conduct, right? And so I encourage you all to read it, familiarize yourself with it, because that's going to help in terms of understanding more of what the norms are and what you essentially signed up for in terms of forming part of UVM and the community. And so the other piece that's important here is the alcohol and cannabis and other drugs, right? So like UVM is a dry campus, and therefore alcohol should not be present anywhere on campus, and that includes your living space. This also goes for cannabis, right? These items are prohibited in the residence hall. And so again, for more information, I encourage you to familiarize yourself with the code and also our terms and conditions, which is the contract you end up signing in order for you to be able to live here on campus, right? And so, we take those things very seriously. And so we work with the Center for Student Conduct to support students' development, your development in terms of making those wise decisions and how they can impact your day-to-day. So when it comes to our terms and conditions contract, once you get here, we encourage you to complete the the room and condition report. And so it essentially outlines the status of your room. Making sure you complete that, acknowledges that whatever was happening prior or whatever the condition is in your room, you're not responsible for. Given that this process will help you ensure that at the end of the year, when it's time for you to move out or transition to another room, you will not be charged for any sort of damage, right? Part of our process is to ensure that we're keeping up with our spaces for not just you, but everyone else that comes after you, right? And so, when we think about caring for our spaces is also, damages that may happen in the hallway, damages that may happen in the lounges, that sort of thing. And so any damage to university property, it's billed at the end of the year. Okay, so we also conduct room inspections about 4 times a year to ensure that the healthy and the safety of our students is adhered to, right? Because we care for all of our students, and we want to make sure that they are having a good experience here and a fruitful one at that. And so you will be sharing your living space with folks who are different from you, right? Different race, different sexuality, identities, class. And so, therefore, communication will have to be very important. And so during the first few weeks, the RAs will be going around to help facilitate roommate agreements. And so this process will enable the opportunity for you all to establish guidelines as to how you want to share your living space, how you want to communicate. And given that you're all in this together, how are you going to, look after one another, right? One of the ways to contribute to the community is also by getting involved. And there are many ways to do that. And so during the meet and greet, you'll have the opportunity to connect with the in-house staff to talk about the different opportunities to get involved and some of the exciting things that are coming up, so that when you get here, some of the things to look forward to, some of the exciting events that will be taking place. And so at this point, I will go ahead and transition us over to the meet and greet. And if you have any issues in terms of accessing the link, we will make sure to post that, and you can join the link that is respective to your community. Thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you and seeing you all around campus. You're going to be here very soon. I know this is something that's very exciting and can also be some anxiety producing, but know that we're here for you and we're here to support you in that process and hold your hand, and in whatever way it is that you need, right? So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you then.